All right, so this is our next guided practice question. It says, the circular top of a barrel has a circumference of 37.68 inches. What is the area of the barrel top? So to solve this problem, I need to first find the blank, and then I am able to calculate the blank. Okay, so the problem gives us the circumference of 37.68 inches, but we are looking for the area. So to solve this problem, I need to first find the what. So what do I need to find first in order to solve this problem? So let's look at our area formula because we're looking for area. So the formula for area is, it was on our previous slides, so you should have it from then. A equals R squared. Okay. So what do we need to solve for area first? Okay. Well, pi we know because that's given to us on our reference chart, but we don't know R. So what does the R stand for? You said radius, that is correct. So we need to solve for radius to find the radius. Once we find the radius, then we can calculate for the area, okay? So now let's go ahead and start with our circumference formula, okay? And for circumference, we have two formulas. And the first formula is C equals pi times diameter. But we want it, our second formula is C equals 2 pi r. So we want to know radius. So which formula do you think would be best to use? Okay, so if you said C equals 2 pi r, you are correct. Okay, so we're going to use this formula to work backwards to find our radius in order to be able to solve for area. Okay, so our problem gives us circumference. So our circumference is 37.68, and that is equal to 2 pi r. Okay. Well, we know that pi is 3.14. Do we know our radius? No, we do not know our radius. So that is what we are solving for. So now it's just like if we were solving an equation and we were solving for x. Okay, let's say our r is our x. Okay, so I'm going to write it up here just so you know. X equals r. So now we can solve this problem. So we have 37.68 is equal to 6.28. Sorry guys, that was a custodian taking out the trash. Okay, so 6.28x, right? Or r, but I know some of y'all get confused when it's something other than r. Okay, so so I'm gonna keep using r, just I put the x there so you can see that it was for radius. Okay, so now we're gonna solve for r. So we have to get r by itself. So how are we gonna get r by itself? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to divide, and we're gonna divide by what? If you said by 6.28, you are correct. Remember, we have to divide by the number in front of our variable, which is r. So now we're going to have 37.68 divided by 6.28. So I know some of y'all struggle with dividing decimals. Okay. When we have decimals out front like this, what do we need to do? Yes, we need to move that decimal to the back to make it a whole number. So if I move it 2 times on the outside, that means I have to move it 2 times on the inside. So now, essentially, I have 3,768 divided by 6.28. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my decimal up here, and now we can divide. So can 628 go into 3? No. Can it go into 7? Into 37, sorry. No, it cannot. So can 628 go into 376? No, you still can't. It still cannot. Can 628 go into 3,768? Yes. How many times? So we're going to go ahead and try that out. So I know that 6 times 4 is 24. So, and I know 6 times 5 is 30. So I'm going to try 628 times 5. See how close that gives me to the 3,768. So 628 times 5. 5 times 8 is 40. Carry my 4. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 1 is 31. Well, that got me kind of close, but let's see if 6 is a better option. So let's do 628, times 6. 6 times 8, 48. That's correct. That's okay. 6 times 2, 12 plus 4, 16. So I'm going to carry my 1. 6 times 6, 36 plus 1 is 37. So our answer would be 6. Okay. So now we have our radius. Are we done? So that means that r equals 6. Okay. So no, we're not done. Now we have to solve for our area. So we have a equals pi r squared. We said our radius is 6, so that's going to be r squared. So now that we have that, we can solve our formula. We have pi times times 6 squared, and we know that pi is 3.14. And then 6 squared is the same thing as 6 times 6. So what is 6 times 6? If you said 36, you are correct. So now you're going to multiply 3.14 times 36, and that will give you your answer. I'm not going to finish solving it. I think you can multiply on your own. Okay. So let's go ahead and go on. Well, I'm not going to go on to independent practice on this video. I'll do it on the next video.